Hello, one and all. Welcome to Paint and Sip. When we're not painting, I'm using a Sharpie to make a sign, and the sign's almost finished. And I'm not sipping, I'm kind of chugging this tall boy, this natural light right here. Hey, Natty Light, hit me up. I have 9 subscribers. I'm smart and sexy and funny and cool, and I'm the next big thing. So, and I'm white trash. Here's a little sneak peek of my commercial for Natural Light. Natural Light. That's natural. That would be my commercial. So, use it if you want, Natural Light, but you better pay me at least $1 million in crypto. Okay? In crypto. That's my. I'll. Ugh. Anyway. What's this sign, you might ask? Or you don't give a shit? That's cool too. I'm still gonna tell you. As a young person in this country, what are your options? Are your options as a man? Go die for Jews in Iran. Why did I just say Iran? Iran. Iran. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. The Middle East, dude. Does it really matter? Go die for Jews in the Middle East. There's option 1 for young men. Option 2? There really isn't an option 2. Option 2 is stay here, survive. Which sounds a lot better than going and dying for a Jew in the Middle East, doesn't it? Not one. It's not one Jew, I know that. And it's not every Jew, I know that too. Fucking get off my ass or I'll make you kiss it or something. I'll fart. How's that sound? Anyway, young adults, young men, our options are pretty fucking slim. Thousands of years ago in biblical times, if you were a baby, you had the option. It wasn't really an option for you, it was just what happened to you. There was this big old thing, this big old metal guy with furnaces, and he was on fire, and he was big and metal, and he had arms like this. Not like this. Pay no attention to that. Imagine this on this side, but a left hand. He had big old arms like this. And he would accept sacrifices of the youth. And the youth would satisfy his hunger. Much like today. Does that sound like anything? Does that sound like Jeppy Eppy Island extravaganza? Because, duh, does it sound like world wars? Where all these young men get
up the number of Europeans before World War I and after World War I, our numbers have still never recovered from that. And I don't know why I say our, probably because I'm white and I'm pretty English, I'm Irish, I'm Scottish, I'm very Slavic, so I'm not really fully European. Who is anymore? We're all nuts, but that's how they like us, am I right? Anyway, let's not get so sidetracked here. As a young man, your options are very slim, and they involve dying. The Middle Eastern one. And staying here, you might die too. Just not in the same way. Still for a Jew though. Anyway, young women, what are your options? Sell your fucking body? Don't do that, please. Don't do that. That's a trap. And I know not all women are doing that, obviously, and not all men are going and dying in Iran. But, yeah, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. So, young people, we kinda got fucked, didn't we? Baby boomers got sold a dream, truly a dream. They got sold one man working almost, I don't want to say almost any job, many jobs provided enough for you to buy a home, a house, not an apartment, a fucking house, bro, with a yard. And in that yard, you would decorate it. Could you imagine decorating a yard? That sounds lovely. Anyway, you could buy a car, maybe even a second car, maybe even go on vacations. Isn't that nuts? That's what boomers got. They got sold the American dream and they bought it because it was real at the time. There was an American dream that could be fulfilled. Their children kind of got it. Not even really though, because women were entering the sour men, and we still are. In what world does two incomes that could equal one person's income? So if two people work and they earn $80,000 versus one person working and earning $80,000, and those two people have children, and those children have to be babysat and in schools and raised by strangers, versus the one man working and earning 80,000, and I'm just throwing a random number out there. I don't know why 80,000, but having a mother at home with his children, and it's their children. I'm not trying to sound like a misogynist or some shit, which I am. Get off my case. But, yeah, one man earning 80,000 with a wife at home raising beautiful children and affording life, versus two people earning 80,000, strangers raising their children, and by the time they hang out with their kids, they're exhausted from the day and they don't want to fucking do anything. You got sold a lie. That was Gen X. They got sold the American dream, but a lot of them kind of not really even saw through it, because most of them don't even really see through it now, but people are waking up a lot, all over the place, and then there's millennials who got sold. What the hell did they get sold? Fucking bacon narwhal Reddit MySpace hour? Yeah, that is what they got sold. And they bought it. Millennials fucking bought that. They bought the stupid little mustaches and the galaxy leggings. They're like the first consumer generation. Kind of. Now every generation is the consumer generation because we live in consumer culture. But millennials really did. They were like the first Disney adults, the first like making a fictional thing their whole fucking personality and being super cringe and weird. That's probably because the internet came into their life a little bit later on in their life, when they were already like, their brains were forming and shit. So they were the first super cringe, wacko, softy convenience generation. Which convenience fucking kills, dude. It's the worst thing to ever happen. Not that's being hyperbolic. It's not the worst thing to ever happen. But convenience is not necessarily good. Anyway, millennials became slop devouring little goblins. Gen Z, though, they're trying to sell us the American dream. The same American dream that the Gen Xers got and that millennials got. But no one our age is buying it. Not no one. Again, hyperbolic. But it's almost so retarded to believe in that we're just done, bro. Gen Z, for a big part, is just done. And I can say that I'm one of them, bro. I had a phone interview yesterday with Amazon package delivering, like in one of their stupid electric fucking garbo vehicles. Damn, this Sharpie's running out or something. On my last letter too. But, so I'm a catechumen in the Orthodox Church. Glory to God. And, so I have catechumen classes on Wednesday night, and then I have Divine Liturgy on Sunday, which I'm not missing those. That's very important. That's the most important thing to me. So, I'm not missing them. But, when I got the phone interview, I'm talking to this woman. They do the hiring through a third party, so that's just retarded anyway. I'm not even gonna go into that because I'll get so sidetracked. But, third party fucking interview, whatever, makes no sense. this lady, right? And she says, so you'll be working revolving weekends. How does that sound? And I say, well, can I get Sundays off? Like I can't work on Sundays. So instead of every other weekend, she tells me, okay, then you'll have to work every Saturday. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not working every Saturday. You know what I did? She says, oh, if you can't work Sunday, you'll just have to work every Saturday. So I said, boop. I hang up. And is that, I don't know what, is that privileged of me? Sure. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it was a little bit privileged to not want to fucking work every Saturday. I don't know. Like, no, that's not that fucking privileged, dude. Nowadays, maybe, but I'm not bending to this shit. Like, obviously, you're gonna have to compromise, you're gonna have to work hard, you're gonna have to do something, but not on those fucking terms. That is ridiculous. And it's not, I'm not like a big partier. I know I'm drinking a fucking beer right now. It's Friday, bro. Wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah. It's Friday. Let a man live. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not a partier. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a. I mean, I smoke weed before bed, but yeah, I don't do shit like that. So, that's not why having working Saturdays would be so awful. It's the grip, it's the iron grip that they want and that they have. I mean, truly, they have it because Gen Z never bought into the American dream, but we're still trying to live that world for some fucking reason. I'll tell you why. Because we're consumers too, just like the stupid millennials are. I can't tell you, bro, how many people my age I'd see living like teenagers from the previous generation did. Like, I talked about it in my last video about how people raise their children for the world that's already gone by the time their children grow up. People my age, I'm 26, try to live the generation they saw when they were young that they think is cool. And it's just degenerate shit. Like, it's staying up till fucking 3 in the morning, drinking, taking Snapchat videos in your friend's face. Ooh, and they're like, I'm so drunk. That's fucking retarded, dude. What are we doing? Oh, man. So, yeah, Gen Z sold Swap World, and we took it, bro. We fucking were taking it. I'm bending over and taking it. You guys are fucking give it to me. That's you guys. Being hyperbolic. I know a lot of us are fucking fed up, but dude, the majority of the people I see are just, they work their fucking asses off. Then I see them getting shit-faced, and then what? They just keep doing that, and then they get fat, and they're ugly, and they feel like shit, and they look like shit, and they eat shit. It's disgusting, man. So, anyway, I didn't really get into the topic of the sign I'm doing, but young people don't have a choice. Old people sold us out. They sold all the manufacturing to China. And yeah, it's not like we want to work fucking factory jobs anyway. Globalization's fucking gay, dude. But, yeah, we're at the point where nothing works. We're all broke. World War III's coming by design. That was my cat that just walked by. If you saw her shave back, it's 'cause he doesn't wash himself very well. So we have to, like, shave his fur sometimes, 'cause he's so fluffy that, like, he gets mats, and I don't want him to get a mat that's real bad, that's not good. I'm not neglectful, I promise. I love my cats. Anyway, bro, I don't even know. Young people are getting raped. One might say we're being sacrificed for these boomers who are, I mean, the thing is you can't be mad at the boomers, because they're just
fucking dumb and old and lived luxury their entire life, so it's what they get, it's what they're used to. I mean, you know. So boomers got everything they could have ever wanted. Millennials and Gen X are, well, Gen X, you know, I don't know. Anyway, young people are getting sacrificed for the boomers' wealthy death. Boomers' net worths are shooting up. They're moving into fucking bigger homes. They're thriving off the death of the young person. And I don't mean literal death yet. That's coming, I'm sure. Not to sound dark and fucking black-pilled, but hantavirus, am I right? Anyway, the boomers are rich. They lived the dream. We're footing the bill. The boomers let the good times roll, and so we're getting rolled over. And so I made this sign. It's backwards to you, but it says, the USA is Moloch. I'm sure you could surmise that. There we go. And I know that's like a poem. I know that's not what the poem's called, and I'm blanking on the person who wrote it and everything, but yeah, it's a running theme in civilizations across the entire world, across time. The young get sacrificed for the old to live. And when I say live, I mean live. Like, do whatever they want, not worry about the consequences. And that's what happened, and that's what's happening. And here we are. It's because we live in a fallen world, in a fallen state, fallen ideas, fallen mindsets. Doesn't have to be that way, but it's where we are. And yeah. Can we end this on a positive note? I don't know. This is pretty positive, this guy right here. He's kind of a scary bastard, if I'm honest. He'll fucking kill me if I try to pet him and he doesn't want it, so. Yeah. I'm gonna, I don't know, make more content, maybe, because this is something I can do that somewhat release and somewhat not horrible, I guess. Whatever. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed my Schizo Sip and Paint, my fucking yapparoony flabagoony, whatever that meant. Goodbye.